Hey everybody, it's Josh again. Welcome back to Escape from Ever After. In the last episode, we went into the Forbidden Section and got a mysterious book called The Shadow of Innsbeak, which apparently the great detective Sherlock Holmes is trapped in. Went to go investigate and never returned. And we also did a few more side quests here in Tinder's Castle just to get some more items. But anyway, in this episode, we are now going to be starting Chapter 2 of the game, Shadow over Innsbeak.
The adventure continues!
Let's go find the detective. Chapter 2, The Shadow over Innsbeak. Today's book theme, Psychological Horror. Welcome to the shady fishing town of Innsbeak. Wow, I can't believe we're in yet another storybook. Sure is dark and foggy here. How are we gonna find Sherlock Holmes in this place? First things first, let's get to our hotel and check in. How would you know that there's a hotel here? Sherlock Holmes was staying there too. So that's a good place to start looking. Yeah, weird considering Mr. Moon didn't mention he was staying in a hotel. Some weird magic circle there. Coins. I can't reach that platform. Yeah, the reason they call it Innsbeak is that most of the people here are birds. Most of the characters. And in this barrel, another sun gem! I swear they're just handing them out to you. Hi, can you pull me towards the hotel? Suggest you head right on back the way you came, outsider. Okay. I'm behind that car. Fantastic saving. What about in here? Some more guys. We don't serve outsiders. Well, that's kind of rude. I think he's not in any state for a chat. Yeah, clearly he's drunk and asleep at the same time. Such a pigeon. Anyway, moving on. Sure is quiet here. Going across this broken bridge. What the heck happened to that bird? Oh, the preparations are almost complete. Yes, the old one will soon rise again. The old one? Are they talking about the Wicked Witch of the West? No. Oh, we love the old one. Well, whatever. Now we're in the town square of Innsbeak. There's like no music here. What the heck? Why is it so quiet? That's very weird. Got another shop here. Hello. Got 2 badges. This one's new. Synergy Superstar. Gain more SP after a successful action command. Also a map. Map of Innsbeak. Docks, Town Square, Rail Yard, Chapel, Quail Manor, and Lighthouse. Also, behind this statue, another sun gem! Yeah, they weren't hiding that one very well. There are a lot of save points around here. I guess that's where the spastic saving comes in. Yeah, there's the hotel. Go check in. Hello, sir. We're here to check in. There should be a room under Ever After Incorporated. Room 6. Hotel room 6 key. Say, we're looking for another After Inc. employee that stayed at this hotel recently. A detective? Goes by the name of Sherlock Holmes. Have you seen him?
Nope.
Well, thanks for One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 rooms. Phew! I'm beat. These beds are looking mighty cozy. Should we go to sleep for the night and continue our investigation in the morning? First for me. So we just immediately go to sleep. It doesn't give you the option. Later that evening. Some weird language. Vince, wake up. There's someone outside our door. Did they leave? I guess we should, go check it out. You guys first. I'll bring up the rear. But not because I'm scared or anything. Yeah, sure. What the heck? Is that a demon? Guessing all the other rooms are locked. Yep, all the other rooms are locked. Huh? Secret basement hatch? Whoa! Sure is dark down here. Good thing we have a fire-breathing light source with us. And she can also light torches. What do we have down here? Another poisonous brew. Could come in handy later. And also I'm getting some serious Amnesia the Dark Descent vibes. You know, that one scene where he goes into the refinery. Sure is dark down here. Yes, there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamps now if you wish. What's the reason? For the darkness, that is. Stay close. Be careful not to stray. What's the reason? Why is it so dark? Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight, to make sure not to stray. That's a summoning circle right there. Okay. Looks like we've come upon some cultists. Just like in Cult of the Lamb. And now we have the spooky version of the battle theme. Anyway, Jesus, Buckler Multibash to hit them all. And I thought for sure I upgraded this. Apparently I did not. Let's see. They all have the things up, so let's try Flaming Fury. Burn them all and gets rid of the first cultist. Marked. That doesn't sound good. Watch out for tentacles. I'm missing. So marked. If an enemy marks you, you gotta watch out, because any damage dealt to them will also be dealt back to whoever is standing on that glyph at the end of your turn. So in other words, it's like return damage. Like, if that guy takes 2 damage, the person on that glyph will also take 2 damage. So you gotta watch out. Let's use Buckler Throw on the cultist behind him then. And as for Tinder, Flint's gonna take damage if it's under attacks, so... Well, just encourage the team. You occasionally prove yourself with a worthy sidekick. Occasionally. Not all the time. Apparently those guys also have tentacles, or just that one. I missed again. Yeah, this is very creepy. And there's a key. Whoa. Or what were those guys? I don't know. This is so not what I signed up for. Hey look, they dropped a key. Key to room 3. Room key. So we're gonna go back and find key number 3, or room number 3. Could be in room 3. Ow! What happened in here? It's a mess. There's a book. A detective's journal. A journal that belongs to Sherlock Holmes. This journal is the property of Detective Sherlock Holmes. Private, do not read. Well, you're not here, so I'm going to read it anyway. Let's read it. See? Wolfgang has my idea. Alright. Dear Diary, today I arrived in the seaside town of Innsbeak. Air tastes of salt, and the darkness is oppressive. A suitable atmosphere overwhelming, as I am still reeling from my true love's bitter rejection. Once more, I find myself alone with only my cherished diary as my steadfast comfort. Why must I be so lonely? Am I undeserving of love and companionship? Such thoughts plague my weary mind. Alas, I am here to scout this location for a new Ever After Inc. branch, and scout I shall. I'm deducing that this storybook would be perfect for our new branch. Although, its feathered folk are quite unfriendly. Outside my window, I keep seeing robed figures slinging through the darkness. Something strange is going on here, and I intend to get to the bottom of things. Wow, poor guy. His heart is totally broken. Ooh, I wonder who rejected him. Someone down from the office, perhaps? Okay, so the guy's an unwanted loner with a failed love life. Any indication on where he went next? Diary ends there. The rest of the pages have been ripped out. That's odd. The window's clearly been smashed. Did somebody break in to tamper with his diary? Let's go out that way and see what we can find. Come on. Detective code. Crack the case with this detective code. It allows you to track certain footprints. And a detective hat. It won't make you smarter, but it'll make you look smarter. It's the detective's jacket and hat. Put him on! Yeah, it does this automatically. Feel much more astute. Hey, look at that! Footprints. Belonging to Detective Holmes, no doubt. Wow, dressing as a detective really does help. You wouldn't catch me wearing that. Now track Detective Holmes' footprints using the detective outfit. Wearing a piece of the detective's outfit will allow you to track footprints of relevant characters. Follow the trail to see where they've been. Follow we shall. I'm gonna go across the roof. And they went this way. Gate is open, and stairs appear. Oh, hello. We have a new enemy. And it shoots bubbles. Poison bubbles. Apparently they can also carry shields and spears. Can be disarmed by getting rid of the spears. Those shields can still be burned. Oh, it hits both guys. But we're resistant, because of the poison resist badge. Yes, now being attacked by the deep ones. So now I think I have a feeling I know who the old one is. But I'm not gonna spoil it, ha ha ha! Got more deep ones, and apparently they can stack themselves. I also have a cultist too. Hear that shield? Oh, they can call for backup. Ugh. The cultists can sacrifice their health to make others stronger. And let's definitely get rid of that one then. Since he has his dagger up, that means I can go up to him and burn him. Alright. Yeah, we got some crazy, weird new enemies that remind me of Cult of the Lamb. Because I played that game, I'm no stranger to those kinds of enemies. Okay, let's hit the switch. Oh, I missed. Let's try that again. Oh, and it's timed. There's the roofs. Here, let's burn this dry leaf plant.
Surprise!
Whoa! Ow! Apparently they can poison you with those daggers too. Yeah, he's been disarmed. Even though it doesn't say he's been. Doing that creepy thing with sacrificing health by stabbing himself. First things first. Get rid of the shield by burning it. Now attack. I think I have that new reinforced buckler that's in your mouth. Oh wait, dagger's up. Oh wait, dagger's down, sorry. Gotta use flint to hit it from afar. Anyway, there we go. Switch. More stairs, so we can get up here now. And we got another cultist. I feel they're kind of slow, but I still will try to stab you. Now we got like someone that looks like a cult leader. Technically, this is not the cult leader, it's just like a really more powerful cultist. Oh no, marked. Yeah, that's an example of what that does when someone's on the mark. I guess instead, maybe I should just do something. Let's go ahead and use restoration. There we go. I guess we'll have defend. Now let's get rid of him. Alright. If you light that torch, that goes up. And that goes down. Here we have another guy. Do you want to take a look inside my instrument shop, stranger? Well, shame. I've got to lock myself out, so I got no business with you.
Instrument shop? Sound like that'd be useful for a certain someone in our party. How can we help you open up the shop?
If you're really keen on helping, outsider, you need to go see the town locksmith. His shop is west of here. Thing is, we're in the midst of a feud, so I wouldn't get into it. But he'd soon part it with his own beak than help me. I reckon you might have to do some convincing. We're on. Okay, so we're gonna have to extinguish these torches. Also, the platforms didn't change. Anyway. We raised that one. I guess I just gotta be quick across. Oh wait, no, that one's not down. Hide this one. I think I got it now. Then use Wolfgang here. Hold torches and then quickly get across. That's how you do it. Oh, another cultist. Take that! Power the buckler! I don't really feel like using the poison brew. And Flank really can't do anything. Actually, there is one thing. Buckler Blitz. Buckler won't do anything, but it can still jump on top of the enemy. That does something, at least. Oh, they spit sea urchins, too. Now I can do some damage to him. Rid of that cultist. Here we go. Another cultist down. Dry leaves to burn. There's a sun gem in that one. Nice. Coins in those barrels. Look, there's a missing page. One of the journal entries. Another entry torn from the detective's journal. Dear diary, my heart still aches for my lost love, and my spirit is empty. Yet I trudge on. I have arrived at Quail Manor to meet with the enigmatic Madame Quail. The Quail family has roots in this town going back for centuries, and Madame Quail is its matriarch. If anyone can tell me more about this place, she can. I also wonder if she's single. Detective Holmes has been here before. Let's check it out. Let's head inside. Quail Manor.
Quail Manor. This is where Sherlock Holmes went next, according to his journal. It looks like his trail's gone cold.
And who do we have here?
There's Madame Quail herself, the owner of Quail Manor.
I, of course, am Madame Quail. Welcome to my home.
Madame Quail, the aristocratic matriarch of the Quail family. And she's more than meets the eye.
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
We're Flint, Tinder, and Wolfgang, visiting on behalf of Ever After Inc. We're looking for Detective Sherlock Holmes, a fellow employee. He's gone missing. Apparently he came by your manor at some point to visit with you. Have you seen him?
I'm afraid not. Nobody like that ever came by here.
By the way, ma'am, can you tell us anything about why the streets of Innsbeak are filled with hostile rogue figures and other creatures?
Creatures? Why, I don't know what you're talking about. The streets of Innsbeak are safe. My family practically built this place, you know. I know this community like the back of my wing. And I've never seen any creatures of which you speak.
You mind if we have a look around?
Of course. Please make yourselves at home.
Okay then. Although clearly she's suspicious.
Because clearly they're not safe. We also have another blueprint here. Ming vase. An expensive, very delicate vase. You're just asking for trouble putting this out. Just like Madame Quail is right now. Also, spastic saving. So let's take a look around the manor. Got some bird butlers.
Excuse me, I'm looking for my colleague. He's a detective. Have you seen anyone like that? No, sir, I don't believe I have. What about you? Oh, another guest. Will you be joining us for dinner, sir? Wait, another guest? Was the first guest a detective by any chance? Sir, I'm afraid I must get back to work. No time for chit-chat. But you're just standing there.
Again, suspicious.
Ooh, the kitchen, huh?
And there's a free muffin on the table there.
What about you? Looking for a man called Detective Sherlock Holmes. Have you seen him? Oh, so that company sent you as well?
I mean, no, I haven't seen your colleague.
Then how'd you know he was from our company?
What company?
Just now, you said, so that company sent you as well.
I don't recall saying that at all.
Okay, suspicious again.
Anyway, we have a more unique character in the back there. A Bill Butcher, looks like. What are you doing in my kitchen?
Oh, we didn't mean to bother you. Madame Quail said we could look around.
Did she now? Fine then. I'm Duxter, the head chef of Quail Manor.
Duxter, the Bill Butcher of Innsbeak.
Now, sir, if you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to manage a bit of a crisis in here.
What's the problem?
Well, I'm missing a couple of key ingredients, so there'll be no feast until I have them.
You'd be happy to help. What do you need?
Very well. I need fresh worms and berries. Both ingredients can be found in Quail Manor's garden. Please retrieve them for me so I can begin cooking.
Okay, we'll get right on them.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Very busy duck. I don't think we need to go back there yet. Also, another sun gem behind some stairs.
They always hide things behind the stairs in this game.
Hello.
Hey, would you please move over a bit?
Sorry, sir. I cannot abandon my post. Madam specifically requested I stand in this exact spot.
I just need you to move to the side slightly.
My apologies, sir, but that will not be possible.
You're a chef. Shouldn't you be in the kitchen?
I am not needed in the kitchen until Chef Duxter starts cooking for the big feast. Until then, I must remain here as per my orders.
Noted.
Okay, we gotta help Duxter first. Good evening, sir. We're here as Quail Manor's garden, which I regret to inform you is off limits to guests.
But we were asked by Duxter to collect some ingredients in the garden.
Oh, Duxter asked you? Alright then, go right ahead, sir. Apologies for getting in your way.
Please don't have me give him a hard time or anything.
Oh, we will. Also, I think there's gonna be more enemies out here. Starting off, we got a little bit of a puzzle. As well as that treasure chest up there. Inside the bird bath, we have a spiky shell. When guarding, enemies that make contact will take 1 damage. So it's like a counterattack badge. Now let's push this one all the way to the side so we can get up here. Oh, another deep one. Hear that spear. I think the buckler can defeat these guys in just one hit with an action command. And a victory. Ancient Quail Manor servants, are you looking for worms? It won't pop on unless the ground is muddy. Find the switch and turn on the faucet. Oh, there's the switch back behind that tree. Lowers the water level. And there's the worms. Delicious, tasty worm. Yeah, I didn't mean to read that again. Anyway, there was something on the ground here. Okay, so that's the way the torches had to be assembled. Top goes in the far right. This goes in the second square. This goes in the fourth square. This goes in the third square. Okay, so the left square is 1, the right square is 6. So 6, 2, 4, 3. That one's already in place. 2, 4, 3. Half the torches have to be lit. 2 middle ones have to be lit. Come on, Tinder. That opens the way to the berry garden. But there's another enemy with a metal shield. Well, there's no point trying to do that. Wait. I think also it gets defended with the shield being in the front. So, Tinder, use Horn Headbutt to break it. Alright. Let's get rid of that one in the front. And also, since they're stacked, they have like a combo attack. Make the bubble bigger and stronger. That shield. Finish them off. Take that, deep ones. Evil fish monsters. Looks like we have to use Wolfgang's power here. And there's the berries. Sweet snack for birds. These birds both love berries and worms. Birds also love seeds, too. But never bread. You should not give birds bread. Otherwise, it swells up in their stomach and they die. Anyway, now that we have both of the ingredients, it's time to head back to the kitchen. Hey, Duckster. Here's your ingredients. Excellent. You retrieved the missing ingredients. Now I can start cooking for the feast. Where's my sous chef? Can you please let him know it's time to start cooking? Okay, so now we gotta go get the sous chef, the one that was in that spot. And ask him to move.
Hey, Duckster's ready to start cooking for the feast and needs you in the kitchen right away.
Oh, of course. Right away, sir. Okay, now that he's moved, let's push this block all the way over. Jump up here and get another journal entry.
Dear Diary, I've spoken with Madame Quail. She is a very intelligent lady, and I must admit, she is quite charming. I explained to Madame Quail that Ever After Inc. would be opening a new branch in Innsbeak. She seemed strangely amused. Behind those beady eyes, I could sense the gaze of a bloodthirsty predator. There's something fishy going on here, and I will be getting to the bottom of it. This I swear.
So the detective did come here after all. Why was Madame Quail lying?
Wait, there's another entry here. Dearest Journal, I feel as though I'm being watched. After speaking with Madame Quail, I returned to my hotel room to find a strange letter slipped under my door. It read,
Dear detective, you are in grave danger. You must leave Innsbeak immediately.
There was no signature, no trace of who wrote it, except for a single footprint on the parchment. Perhaps left by mistake.
Maybe the footprint's a clue. Who might have left that strange note for Detective Holmes?
Lure our detective skills to good use and track down whoever left this letter. You have a footprint to go off of at least.
Worth the shot. First, I want to see if anything happens by blowing out that fireplace. Oh, wait, wrong song. Gust of wind. Nope, nothing. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and spastic save. And actually, now that we've probably explored everything in the manor, except for maybe the second floor, I think this is a good place to end this off here. So, next time on Escape from Ever After, we are going to be tracking down who left the mysterious escape note for Detective Holmes. See you guys on the other side.